Hello my dear friends, this is Inner Voice intuitive game. It's your inner voice and mine only hands and cards. I hope you remember how to play. You have to think about your situation, or you can use all 3 stones and think about 3 situations. Don't ask particular questions like will I get this or no, because it will be the answer maybe will confuse you even more. So just better to think about situation. It will be 3 cards for each stone. First card describing the situation in whole, or your feelings about it, about your thoughts about it, and it will be card that is telling what is not recommended in this situation, in this case, and what is recommendation. What recommendation is. Let's begin. If you need more time, just stop this video for a while. For those of you who like this green stone, situation, how cards will describe it. 8 of Cups. Emotionally, probably got tired of some situation, or maybe someone or you, because it's for me it's difficult to say what is particular in your case, but this cat, I'm just describing the card, it's much better. This cat was living in this house. It looks very comfortable, nice, for me warm and really cute. He had everything, but finally, I don't know, like he doesn't feel joy here. He is disappointed about this place, about this atmosphere, about maybe the view from the window that he has. Something is like there is no more joy, emotional joy in here. That's why he wanna move forward. He wanna find some new places, meet new people, and he wanna live, or he already living. So it can be situation about leaving something, trying to intentions to find something new, leaving anything, job, relationships, place where you live, anything that we are leaving some thing that we have been putting in emotionally in this situation, in this place, in this relationships, in this job, in this hobby. So situation is like this. If it's describing your situation, then you can listen what is not recommended and what cards telling you to do in this situation. What is not recommended? 2 of Pentacles. And what they advise in this case. 7 of Pentacles. Let's see, dear friends, what they're trying to tell us. I hope you see cards. 2 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, card of feeling worried about something, like restless mind, restless heart. You feel that, I don't know, you are playing in your mind those 2 possibilities, trying to find some balance there. Or maybe you quite often changing your mind about one day you think I want to do this, another day I want to do that, and you continue to like juggle all those thoughts. What they recommending in this case? Be more patient. It's one thing. Try to evaluate what is the what is your harvest? What is your situation? If there is something that you wanna leave, or maybe you have been like, I don't know, trying to go there. Like if we're talking about, let's say, hobby. You have been doing something for years, and suddenly you're trying something new, because you don't feel joy anymore doing this thing. And you have been trying once again, and coming back again. Especially if you have been going there and back, cards not recommending to do it. Like being in two places at the same time. You have to evaluate the situation and decide what you're gonna do with this. Are you satisfied with this hobby? Maybe there is some, I don't know, things that you can change. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so it's not so hopeless. So the advice is being patient and evaluate your situation. Calculate how much money do you have if you want to leave the house, if you want to move somewhere. Maybe you have to calculate. Evaluate your financial possibilities as well. For me, this card is really restless and it's not recommended. Restless, and he's this cat trying to keep the balance, but it can't continue for for too long time. It's just temporary. He can keep this balance. On long term, he will like it slip away from him, or mouse, or this fish. So he has to see what he's got and do something about it, decide it, and stay more calm, be more patient, don't be impatient. This is what I want to say in this case. In the end, I'll put all stones with cards so you can see. Let's continue. If you like this quartz, this almost white one. Let's see how cards will describe the situation. Five of Pentacles. But it came reversed. Actually, I thought I turned all cards upright, but it came reversed. So let's talk about upright and reverse. I didn't plan to have reverse cards here. Five of Pentacles. It's always some physical need, financial need, emotional need. Five of Pentacles, it's a difficult card because those two cats, they are walking on this cold outside. It's so cold, they are freezing, they are hungry. I don't know, they want some nice warm place, so they have all like what someone needs for life, like roof, food, warm, communication with someone, simple things, and they don't have it. Like something is missing. Health as well, because this one is having also problems with food as well. But it's in reversed, came out. Okay, so it means that there was a really maybe tough, bad, serious period of loss of need of something. If we're talking about finances, it was difficulties, but now it's getting like a little bit better, but still stress is here. If we're talking about relationships, there could be, I don't know, loss of relationships. Maybe you, I don't know, had difficult separation from someone. Now it's like, well, it's getting better, but it's still, you feel uncomfortable. You still couldn't heal from this stress. If it was some loss of health, some trauma or some illness, also it's really like the high point, the problem of this problem is over. You passed this point. Now you just you're recovering, but you still have some. It's not 100%. Like you don't feel healthy 100%. So it's like recovering from some difficult period. If it's describing your situation. For some of you, what do I think about this Five of Pentacles in reversed? When we had some problem of any kind, emotional, material, financial, I don't know, anything, and even when it's like coming, it's beginning to be a little bit better, like this high point is over and we are beginning to recover from this. Sometimes we don't feel it for quite a while, so remember about it. What is not recommended in this case? And what is advice? The Hanged Man. This Queen of Wands. If you're man or someone who is homosexual and you're a woman, but your ex-girlfriend, of course she's a woman, a girl. So for men and homosexual women, I must say, if there was a loss of relationship, like in position what is not recommended, came here this Queen of Wands. Someone is very charismatic, sexy, bright, interesting, powerful, someone who really can control the situation, someone who is really bright, I don't know, funny. It's nice to be around this person. But this is in position, if it's your ex, God telling you not to go back to her for some reason. Because advice for you, the Hanged Man. Hanged Man, you will be like going, as advice, going through this suffering. You will be cleaning your soul. I don't know the right word, cleaning. I hope you understand it, what I mean. Yes, it's not easy, but during this period, it's really like all, I don't know, bad things, all your sins. You will be sacrificing yourself for getting this relief and getting better karma. I hope it's understandable what I'm saying. Well, if it's some loss of other things, financial loss, loss of health and stuff like that, if it's problems with the health you had, especially if doctor told you to stay in the bed, you must not run around. Don't run around in the house. Don't be too active if you have been, if doctor told you that you have to stay in bed, because it can get worse. You need some rest and stuff like this. Get some rest. Stay in the bed. Don't run around. If it's some financial loss or something like that, some difficulties, you don't have to rush things. Queen of Wands, she is really active. She's like this, I don't know, active, practical woman who is looking around and asking, well, what can I do about it? And she begins to do things. She begins to organize all process. She begins to be so active, fiery, enthusiastic, sometimes too enthusiastic. Don't forget it. Impatient. She can get impatient. This is in position what is not recommended. Here, the Hanged Man. Patiently, suffering, but waiting. So maybe in this situation you need this patience. You need to wait, to stay in some obstacles without like accept this limitation of some kind, accept some circumstances where you can't do it your way. It has to be this way for some reason. I hope, dear friends, you understood what cards telling you. I don't know the situation. I'm just trying to explain the cards. Oops. Well, now I have to see if you can see. I'll move a little bit more. Like this. How cards will describe the situation. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, it can be questions of about kids, your own kids. It can be questions that has to do something with your past. Sometimes it's past, far away past, like childhood. Sometimes it's a school period. Sometimes it's if you are like 60, 70, it can be question of when you were 30, 40. Or maybe it's not so far away past. Maybe it's just some, I don't know, past situation that you had in your life, even if it was like 2 years ago. But now it's, I don't know, it's your past now. For some of you, maybe, if you're asking about soulmates, like, because this Six of Cups is like karmic relationships that we had, once we were together, somewhere in the past, maybe in the past life as well, and now I'm looking for this soulmate. It can be any kind of nostalgia, it can be any kind, any questions about, for example, because what I see here, this kitty drinking something from this cup, and mother, she looks at him with so much love in her. This cat woman, I mean mother cat, she's really loving her kid. There's so much tenderness. There is so much love, trust, I don't know, wonderful, wonderful atmosphere there. Well, what else can it be? It can be a question of getting something from someone, but with all their heart, like someone giving you something with all their heart, honestly, not because of something. Just because of love, because of they are, I don't know, humans. It can be also a question if we're talking about emotional state. There is a place, like, where is this a place on the earth? I mean place like when we're talking about geographical place, or we're talking about, I don't know, some relationships. Where is the place where I can be so happy as here? Question of searching for real, honest happiness, where we feel centered, where we feel that we belong here. and we feel comfortable here. And our heart is, like we say in Russia, on the place, on the right place. So we feel really happy. Happy and safe. Let's see what cards... Oh, it can be also maybe if you have been thinking about some person from your past, like your, I don't know, schoolmate, old friend, you haven't seen him for years, anyone. Maybe maybe it's a question about where is the, I don't know, John Doe, someone who you're thinking about. Where is this person? Or how can I find this person? For some of you, it can be a question about previous relationship, that's about your ex, because Six of Cups, it's card of exes. Maybe you feel nostalgia about this person. Let's see what is not recommended and what is in advice. Six of Cups. Ha! Chariot in advice, in a position what you shouldn't do, what is not recommended. And the Fool is what is recommended. If it's a person, if it's an ex, it's definitely Chariot in this case. What is not in position is not recommended. It's when we're coming back to our partner and renewing those relationships. This is not recommended. There must be some new relationships. You have to begin you have to begin your new path. Well, of course, it's nobody knows when it will happen, where it will lead you later on. But this is both major arcana. They're both major arcana. In this situation, doesn't matter what is it. If my description when I was talking about the Six of Cups, if there is a reason for you, if it makes some sense, I will talk about those two cards. What is not recommended? Chariot. It's always a strong progress when we're moving forward. When we sometimes because it's card of career, you know, it's like we see our goal and we want to move there strongly. We have strong will that we will never stop. This is the Chariot. And Fool, there is there is a lot of possibilities. World is so big and wonderful, and I can move anywhere. There is no direction in the Fool. Everywhere. Everywhere and nowhere. I don't know where I will go. I can go on the left, on the right, back, forward, anywhere. I'm completely free. There is no limits in the Fool. It's fresh, completely innocent, fresh energy. Do whatever you want, however you want. It must be new. It's some risk as well in the Fool. But it's so fresh. It's new beginning. Well, now I have to think what else can it be. Wait a sec. If we're talking about I want to find a place where my heart belongs, like where I feel like at home, where I will feel safe, centered and stuff like that, then I would say you must not be like taking a brochure and looking all this travel agency like where I can go. It's not like this. You have to search. You have to search with your intuition hard. Like go somewhere without having plan and see this place. Do you like the forest? Do you like the sky? I don't know. Do you like weather that is in that region? Do you like the view? So you have to search it with your really inner self, intuition, soul, because Fool is completely without all this how it should be, must things, rule things. He does no rules. He's a child. There is no rules. There is no limitations. That's why he is running so he can fall down here, because he believes that there is no limits, there is no borders in this world. Whole world is for him. He feels free. You know how children, they are playing, how small babies, when they begin to walk, they're walking everywhere they like, because there is no limits for them. Those rules, limits, people made it. But here it's Uranus. It's a planet of chaos, going everywhere, taking a risk. And here, this chariot guy, this cat who is ruling this chariot, he knows he controlling things, like he has a plan, he has this, even those birds, I don't know the name, but you understand, of different colors. Yes, they might go in different direction, but he controlling the situation, he controlling how this chariot is moving. I hope it was helpful. It was, this one was strange and a little bit difficult for me. Maybe funny even. I don't know, but it's, yes, it's a little bit funny. Well, I hope it was, it gave you some hint, some link to your own thoughts. I hope you've got some at least, I don't know, impressions that might help you in your decisions, in your life, in your questions. So, dear friends, I'm wishing you a great December. We'll see each other before the Christmas and New Year Eve. But now I'm wishing you good luck, big love, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.